Oh fuck guys, what are they gonna think if I post this video? What are they gonna think if I will speak my true self? What are they gonna think if I react genuinely? And oh no, I might hurt someone. Think how many times you ask yourself these questions. And think how your life would change if your answer to these questions would be, well, I don't give a fuck. Hello gentle people, if you don't know me yet, my name is Paulina, I'm a blind coach from the sky above and I came here to teach you one thing, care less. And if you're someone who watched my videos already, well, first of all, hello. Second of all, you may have noticed that something changed. Well, I don't have a chair now. So guys, I'm literally sitting on my knees right now. I'm sitting on my knees and begging you. I'm begging you to give zero fucks about other people's opinion. Why is that important, and should we just become rebellious and destroy this world because, well, we don't care what people think? Well, no, that's not really what I'm trying to say. But what I want to tell you guys is that you are the creators of your own reality. You are the one that lives in your body, you are the one who thinks your thoughts, and you are the one doing all of this and trying to just, go through this life. To just cope with it even sometimes enjoy it. You know the ways you can enjoy it, you know the ways you may be useful. All you have to do is just know yourself. Let that think in, and now just think about why would you care about what other people say about you if that's your life? If they've never been in your shoes. If those people have their own perspectives, their own thoughts, and their own filters on life that they can easily put on you if they just have a little more confidence or power. Do you want to let them change you? Do you want to just betray authentic self to please them? Well, that's very stupid then, isn't it? In it, my mate. I'm very bad at faking British accent, but I like British accent. So my gentle people, I want to talk with you. I want to genuinely say that you are special. And I don't want to sound like a male manipulator, but you are special. Well, what can I say? And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing about our world, that each person is different. There's no people in this world that can go through the same way that you're going through. There's no people that have things, the mindset, body, face like you. You know, your parents, they were putting so much love to making you, to getting you to this life. Well, for what? For you just taking all the opinions from the people, absorbing it and be like, oh, okay, now everyone's fine with me. Oh wait, they're not. They're not, because you cannot please everyone. That's the truth of the life. And let's note our first key point then. You cannot please everyone. Never. There's no person in the world that everybody likes. You will have your haters, you will have your lovers. And that's normal. And that's also the balance and something that we should experience. Because if everybody would love you, then, bruh, I don't want that, you know? Haters are sometimes good, but they're only good for proving them wrong. That's it. Because people who hate usually are people who hate themselves. Really, like, for example, all my friends, they're so pretty. God bless, my friends are so pretty. They're like angels. And I've never seen them saying shit about someone. I've never seen them judging other girls or anybody for the looks. Like, these people are genuinely so light and so fulfilled with beauty that they just see beauty all around themselves. And if you want to make a beautiful life, be beautiful, just see the beauty. It takes time, you need to learn how to notice the beauty, but eventually you will. And your life is just gonna shift into something, well, beautiful. Let's talk about our second key point, is that you want to live your life bright. You want to live your life emotionally. You want to live your life happy. You don't really want to be that serious potato that is just like so how they call it, nonchalant, so cool that like you just don't react to anything. You're just like, okay, whatever. Bro, you live once. You live once with this soul and experience it. Embrace it. Do not embarrass it. Whatever that is happening to you, whatever that you even may feel that is embarrassing, well, take care of that, because sometimes you may do embarrassing thing and like you should listen to yourself. But if you are gonna do something embarrassing, embrace it. Embrace it. There's no other way. You will either embrace it now or embarrass it. And if you feel embarrassment for that, other people will probably feel it too. If you don't, if you're shameless, if you're like, then you're fine. Because, well, if you're doing some choices and they may be chaotic, fuck it, literally. Because if you did some choices, they may be chaotic, they may be questionable, but well, if they made you feel good, if you experienced it with embracing it and being happy about it, just be. Here I have the important note for you guys. I mentioned it in one of the videos, but I was speaking Ukrainian there. So my golden rule is that whatever that doesn't violate mine or others people's boundaries or happiness is right. If you don't hurt yourself or others, then life. It's life. I'm doing so many gestures, I feel like I should get those nails and be like the real Betty, you know? Fuck guys, I forgot to burn my incense. Check this out. These are Ukrainian, I don't know how you call them, but like this thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow, that's fire. That's some big fire. Okay, so where did we stop? Oh, life. Well, life is very different. Life may be chaotic. Life may be uncertain. And sometimes life genuinely feels like just the flow of these random things that you just pick up. The good thing is you can choose what is good, what is bad for yourself, and you can just pick up the things you like and just let go of the you don't like. I'm gonna put my incense here so you can see it. This is pomegranate. I feel like I'm ADHDing so hard. By the way, let's do my last ADHD move then. I'll take this mic. Look at this, I love it. It actually connects to something, but the sound is shitty, so it's just like an accessory for me. But anyway, now I will look more serious. Well, let's keep moving. Well, now back to business. You know, there's one book, I didn't read it, but I think that's a cool book and I plan to read it. It's pretty popular, the name is Bible. And there's a saying, to be free or judgment, don't judge others. Literally what I told you about my girlfriends. We don't judge people. Well, we judge people who judge others, I would say. We judge people with negative vibes. And that's really important to know how to distinguish people who have the good and bad vibes. Yeah, let's call it vibes because I don't know a better word for it, but you know what I'm saying, right? Of course, it is even important to judge some things or people who are doing fucked up shit. For example, Russia. I think that's a great example of something that should be judged. That's something that is so clearly wrong in all aspects for the all humanity that, yeah, of course we can judge that. But if there's just like small things that annoy you, well, that's interesting because in psychology, usually the things that annoy you are the reflection of something that you're envious about. I don't know if it's the right word, but... So usually you judge people for something that maybe you have blockers in your mind and you're like, oh, I cannot do that. But I don't think I agree on that. I think it may be fair on some aspects, but not totally fair, you know? Because if I judge someone for beating people up, it doesn't mean that maybe I want to beat people up. Well, I don't know. No, really, I don't think so. Because, genuinely, why would you do that? We're being diplomats here, okay? And we think that everything should be spoken with words. Everything should be solved with words. And we judge violence on this channel. See, I am judging actually, but you need to know what you should and shouldn't judge. So judgment is literally putting your perspective of the world on others people and thinking that I would never do that. That's simply what it is. And we're done talking about more global stuff, let's talk about ourselves, how to react on judgment. Obviously, if you're dependent on your parents, for example, and they judge you for something and they say that you shouldn't do that, as long as you're dependent on someone, you should listen up to them or at least pretend to. But eventually, you will grow into an independent person and you will have to live with your thoughts and your perspective. And it is important to not get them mixed up. As already I've said that everyone's special, and it's just gonna be so sad that some people just put their perspectives on you, and now you're just channeling them to this world. You channel judgy people. Like, that's so lame. You know, sometimes negativity is more powerful and it may even suppress you, and a lot of times it suppresses the good, honestly. We always say that good prevails the bad, as all the fairy tales say, but in the real world it's not always like that. And honey, if you wanna be good, you better know how to stand up for yourself. Still, no matter how kind you wanna be, stand up for who you are and for your values. Because your values is what makes you you. If these values are good, just share and spread them, because it's gonna be way more comfortable for you to live in the world that shares the same values as you do. And that's actually pretty much what the world is. It's just this energy that is within each person. And each person holds a lot of energy, a lot of thoughts that they can share and that the other people may or may not accept. Let's think of the influencers. They set the trends, they set the lifestyles for thousands of people, for 100,000s of people sometimes. It depends on how big you are. But that's the thing, how big you are. Don't be afraid to be big. Don't be afraid to be loud. Don't be afraid to be yourself, if it doesn't hurt anyone. Because that's true that you will feel more comfortable in the world that shares your thoughts. Because if the world accepts you and it starts to share your thoughts, your intentions, your values, your beauty of this world, well, then it just gets it so much more comfortable, you know? Well, now you guys let that think in. And my knees are a bit tired of sitting here and begging you not to take other people's judgments again. And I think I yapped for enough, and it's time for me to tiptoe out of here. And thanks for watching. Now I'll ask you for some activities. Go to the comments and write down something that you want people to hear. Something that is so you, and something that you may think is so individual, like your special thought. Just share it. I'm actually very curious to read it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!